I couldn't express myself, and I fought men, I hit women.
Okay, so this is gonna be perhaps the most controversial video I ever make. Before we start, just to make it perfectly clear, I just wanna say that I love the Beatles and I love John Lennon, and I'm not judging. I'm only gonna be stating facts. Actually, I'm gonna be showing you an interview where John Lennon talks about all these, and also an interview with Cynthia, John Lennon's first wife. I'm just sharing the story with you guys. So, if you're ready for today's video, let's go! The name John Lennon is synonymous with the ideals of peace and love. But beneath the surface of the legendary Beatles' public persona lies a darker truth. Lennon openly admitted to his violent past in a revealing 1980 interview with Playboy just 2 days before his tragic death. In the interview, Lennon confessed, "I used to be cruel to my woman. I beat her and kept her apart from the things that she loved. I was a hitter. I couldn't express myself and I hit. I fought men and I hit women." Despite his violent history, Lennon claimed that his passion for peace in the later years was a result of this tumultuous past, stating, "It's the most violent people who go for love and peace. Everything's the opposite, but I sincerely believe in love and peace. I am a violent man who has learned not to be violent and regrets his violence."
You know, I was a hitter. I couldn't express myself, and I fought men, I hit women, I was violent. That's why I'm always on about peace. You see, it's the most violent people that go for love and peace. And I sincerely believe in love and peace. But I am absolutely a violent man who has learned not to be violent and regrets his violence.
Cynthia Powell, John Lennon's first wife, corroborated his admission in her 2005 book titled John. She detailed a disturbing incident during their dating years, when John, consumed by jealousy, violently struck her in a toilet after she had danced with a friend. Cynthia revealed, "Before I could speak, he raised his arm and hit me across the face, knocking my head into the pipes that ran down the wall behind me." Despite the incident, Cynthia and John eventually reconciled after 3 months, with John apologizing and promising never to repeat such actions. Hi, sorry to interrupt the video. Just a very quick, very important announcement. I published a book. That's right, I published a book. It's called From the Cavern to Abbey Road, a journey through the Beatles' iconic landmarks. In this book, we see the story of the Beatles from the places where everything happened. Some of them are famous, like let's say Abbey Road Studios, and some of them perhaps not so famous, like for example the art gallery where John and Yoko met. The book is divided in 4 sections: Liverpool, Hamburg, London, and the last one is all around the world, so of course I called it Here, There and Everywhere. I put a lot of work and effort into this book, and it would help me so much if you grabbed a copy. It's available on Amazon all around the world, and it comes in 2 different formats. One is a digital book for Kindle, and the other one is the paperback, which is the one that I've got in my hands right now. So if you want your copy, please go to the link in the description. Thank you. Now back to the video.
What happened then? I mean, John was very, very jealous and very possessive, and I think he actually said that later on in his life in an interview, but not to me. But I mean, I was aware of his jealousy, and I was aware, but I mean, he didn't beat me up. I mean, he just smacked me across the face, and I hit my head against the pipe in college, and at that point I thought, well, I've never experienced this in my life, and I don't want to see it again, and I didn't.
But you forgave him?
Well, it took 3 months. I left him at that point, and so he learned his lesson. But he did, on the odd occasion, have a few altercations with other people in his life when he couldn't help it, and it was to do with booze at the time. He could not take his drink, John.
Disturbingly, allegations also surfaced regarding Lennon's treatment of his son Julian. The family's housekeeper, Dorothy Jarlett, wrote a letter over 55 years ago claiming that John would physically discipline Julian for misbehavior. The arguments between John and Cynthia over parenting methods, particularly regarding Julian's table manners, were described by Jarlett as a source of tension in the household. This revelation sheds light into the complex and often troubled personal life of one of the world's most iconic musicians. challenging the idyllic image of John Lennon as a symbol of peace and love. The question remains, how does one reconcile the artist's dark past with the message of harmony he later championed? Wow, interesting video. As I said before, it's not for me to judge, I'm just sharing the information with you. But if you have any thoughts on this, please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also follow me on Instagram or Facebook. This whole YouTube channel is dedicated to the Beatles, so maybe you can subscribe and click the bell icon so you're the first to know when I upload new videos. Or you can buy my book on Amazon. Actually, that would make me really happy indeed. The link is in the description, as well as a PayPal link for donations if you'd like to support this channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Well, I'm afraid that's us run out of time.
Oh,
I'm really
okay.
sorry.
Oh,
So,
bye, everyone.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
If I give my heart to you, I must be sure from the very start that you